Welcome to part 53. So, yeah, let's create that. Let me just show all that a little bit in the back of that switch here. So, like I said in the last video, I'm gonna do it with a polygon plane. With that polygon plane selected, let's just bring it here roughly in place. Rotate it -90 degrees in X. Let's put in just one face. And let's go here to the front view. So let's switch here under the orthographic to back. And then bring that roughly in place. Check it from the top view as well. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, so it's sitting behind that switch, which is good. Alright. Even if it would intersect it. So I hit 4 on the keyboard to go to wireframe. Okay, so that's what happens, of course. But in the end, why not just leaving a plane there? And put some black shader on it, just to make it a little bit larger, so that we, can't see through this. So we're not rendering from here. So, and even if just having something behind there that we are not looking into, an open case. Since we did model the electronics inside of that thing, that would be an interesting one. And we have the same here, so I don't want to look here. I know that the plug here, or the power input socket, it is smaller than the opening, so that's what I see from here and on the images. But yeah, let's just go in here and let's 1, 2, 3 objects, maybe that one too, and then Alt H, and then let's check out how we could go in here so that this is not that open. So why not just giving this a surrounding? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So let me just try something here. Go to edge mode, double click here on that border edge, and then I say mesh, fill hole. Take that face that we just created and extract that. So separate that so that we have a new object, just so that weird so, and then the center the pivot, because that puts the center of the pivot always in the center of the grid by default. So now let's just rotate it in X 100. Just think for a second. Yeah, it's just 180 degrees so that the normals are facing this way. And then go in here to edge mode, double click that border edge, Control E to extrude. And then we extrude it out just a little bit. So that we have already a distance to the original object. And let's check it out from the front view. Can't even go out more. Why not make it a little larger than the opening itself. So yeah, so let me just hit Control E again. So I'm doing a second extrusion. And now we go in here to face mode, select this face, shift double click to the next one, and then we do Control E, another extrusion, hit W, so that this surrounds that socket there, right? So yeah, you know, it looks like it's sitting somewhere. So we are not going to smooth that geometry. So let me just hit Alt H to check that out. Yeah, let's just go here. So you're not gonna see. Maybe just take the outer part as well. So I double click on the two bondages and then we do bevel. So let's put the fraction to 0.1. Alt 5. Okay, so let me just show all, so we can check if that's. So nobody's going to see those edges, but at least so we can't look, you know, inside that whole thing, even if that is not as it looks like in the real world. But it's, like I said, it's only that we're not able to look inside. So let's go in here and go to vertex mode. What happened? Oh, I didn't screw anything up, so let me just Control Z, undo. Okay. So yeah, so I go to vertex mode and then we select here all the vertices, since we're having instanced objects for all those plugs. So let's just hit W and get those way in so that we're not able, you know, at least from an angle of here, to look inside that synthesizer. Maybe just put it a little bit more. Okay. All right. So let me just hit Alt H to only see that bottom part here. So I'm thinking how we could easily close this thing. So let me just go here to Edge mode and then select the Control deselect. Sometimes maybe it's because of the recording. So it's like having tiny lags here. I select something. Yeah, must be because of the recording. So Control to deselect. So we only have that front row selected. So let's hit Control E for extrusion. So with the extrusion moved here in what is it? World X Z. Sorry. Then V, middle mouse, snap here, and hit G on the keyboard to repeat the last tool. Move it in this direction, and then V, middle mouse, pause. So point snap it here. So what's wrong here? You see that? I don't know where that comes from. Must have. Oh, maybe undo here. So and then let's check it from the front view if we have that same problem there. So this line here, yeah, there is an offset. I don't know where that comes from, sorry. So let me just check it from the side view here. So I have a tiny offset here. No idea where this comes from. But okay, so let me undo the extrusion. So I'm looking down here until it says undo poly extrude. So and then let me just check it here. Okay, so that offset was obviously created with the extrusion, okay? So I'm gonna hit Control E again and then hit W to sort of move it in world. I think that has something to do with the normal direction or with the settings of that tool. So let's check it first here if we also have an offset here. No, we don't. Okay, so that's gonna help. So hit Control E, another extrusion, W, move it here. And then V, middle mouse snap, hit G to repeat plus 2W, and then again another V, middle mouse snap, and then once more until we get here to the front of the machine. V, middle mouse snap. Okay, so we should have all necessary edge loops here in place. Edge should automatically be there where it should be. So let's go in here and select all the, go to vertex, select all the bottom vertices. And then do a merge. So we get the bottom closed, that's good. So what happens if we smooth it? So of course we need some edge loop, at least one. So down here, see that? I don't want to be, the geometry is that round here, so let's insert one edge loop. Not too close, there has to be a little bit of roundness. Yeah, maybe that's a little bit too round. Let's insert another one, maybe just right below that. Yep, that's looking way more natural. I wouldn't say natural, but comes closer. So of course we need to, yeah, might do an extrusion down here. So it would be interesting. So alright, but for this video, so for this part, I think I'm done. And we will, yeah, finish the bottom part. I'm pretty sure we finish that in the next video. See you then.